Hi everyone, welcome back. This is our week 3/4 video. It's labeled part 2. It's kind of a continuation from the video we put out last week. And so I hope everyone's finding these videos informative and getting some insight as to what we're doing during this process and some of the things that are taking place. We've been trying to keep these videos around the 5-minute mark. And so if you like that format so far with what we've been doing, please let us know down in the comments. If you like to see some longer form, more in-depth videos, we could also do that as well. Picture on the screens of the driving range tee. This was germination about a week ago, or the 3rd week of April. And as you can see here, we had a really successful germination. This is on the perky dirt. I know there's been a lot of speculation about, you can't grow grass on perky dirt, but the results speak for themselves. We sent that soil off to be analyzed, and when we got those results back, we did a couple of test areas and just had amazing results. This is going to probably be the thing that is going to help propel the golf course kind of to the next level and start, getting rid of some of these troublesome areas. It's not going to happen overnight, but over time, as we continue to apply this soil to the golf course, the results are just going to be phenomenal. And so we were really excited once we saw the establishment come through and started giving more proof as to, hey, this is the best thing the golf course has running for it. This perky dirt comes from basically the arroyos and perkies that run through downtown Gallup, kind of by the I-40. And so thanks to the public works, when they clean those areas out, we have access to that soil. And so they're gracious enough to send it to the golf course. We sieve that and kind of just get all the big sediment and rocks and those sorts of things out of it, and then either shape with it or apply it as a top dressing to the golf course. And so we just can't say how excited we are to start seeing some of this germination on the golf course. Recently, the things that were planted a week ago or a week and a half ago are picking up process or speed or shortening the amount of time required to germinate just due to the temperatures. So hopefully that will keep continuing. We'll keep continuing to get good results, and we're just excited. Some of the other things we're going to cover are water issues around the pipe that we had to address during this time, both leaks, valves, fittings, you name it. These are things we're having to take care of, as well as some electrical issues. And so you're going to see that throughout this video. And then also I wanted to share some of the science of products that we use on the golf course and how they're going to be a big benefit to us. So with that, let's just get right into it. We're having electrical issues with our pump. So sometimes when we're not at the course, this is where we'll be troubleshooting either something electrical with the pump itself, trying to get it up and going, or we have a leak on the pipe. And right now we kind of have an issue with basically started with the fuse. Now we're trying to get it back in phase, get everything to kind of, I guess the easiest way to put it is come into equilibrium so we can get the pump up and running, start getting water to the course. So just wanted to do a little update on the style and what we're trying to do, or not style, but some of the issues and hurdles we have to overcome. It's more than just things at the golf course now. So hopefully this provides a little insight on what we do. Hopefully we can get the water up and running here soon, and then we will let you know. Finished our part on the pump house. Just want to say thank you to Bradley and Alex for coming in, checking voltages and getting this up and running in the pump house and really helping out with that. The guys were up on the pole, changed out the fuses that they needed to change, and then got in their box and started checking voltage as it came into basically the pump house at the wastewater treatment plant, and thanks to electric department. But it never fails. Once we had the pump up and running, of course we have a valve go out, This valve is basically our clean out. It now allows us to clean out the screen that feeds water to the pump. This was one of those changes we were able to make last year. And so we were really thankful for that, because now we can keep the flows up and water coming to the pump. We were able to get that changed out and fixed. And we got water almost to the golf course, and of course we get a puncture in the pipe kind of up by 491, got that taken care of, and then our 90 started leaking. So it's usually one thing after another, but all those were finally addressed, and we were able to get water running to the golf course. And so ever since we've made some of these changes, both preventative maintenance with kind of that first picture where it showed that valve leaking, it's been awesome. We've never had flows since I've been here in 2018 like this. I mean, that pipe is basically 90% full, and so we're really thankful for all those involved. And I think that's kind of shows a good insight as to why we're not always at the golf course. And without having this closure, we really wouldn't be able to, get the seeding done and get it done right. So again, we're really thankful for having this time to do the work that needs to be done. Thanks to everyone that was involved for those or the decision to allow us to do that. We really appreciate it. And basically, I just want to wrap up this video. I know it's getting kind of long, but just talking about a little bit of the science, some of the chemicals that we're applying to the golf course and why. Basically, what this picture is kind of, we had 3 puddles. It's not too scientific, but it's a good indication of how the chemicals we apply to the water, for example, this one is going to be injected, affect its ability to, or water's ability to penetrate the soil. And so this one kind of acts as an acid, and as we applied it to the puddle, we could instantly start to tell within a matter of minutes that there was some bubbling going on. It almost appeared for the soil like to flocculate, and so we could see some gas release, which was most likely in the form of carbon dioxide, because we have high bicarbonates in our water, and then those affect your soils over time. And so we started seeing this puddle start to shrink, almost like right in front of our eyes, and it's just kind of like, whoa. It was pretty cool. We got some pictures of that process captured, but not only that, we also applied this product to some water, and almost instantaneously the effluent water appeared to clear up. And so that's why I keep sharing this picture of these 2 bottles. Basically, it's a little hard to tell in this picture because of the sun, but in person there was a distinct difference in the color and the clarity of the water. And so there's some sort of reaction taking place with this chemical that we're using and applying to the water. And so those 2 bottles were sent off for analysis, and hopefully we'll get those results back in a couple weeks, and we'll share that with you. But we just wanted to highlight, this product we're going to be trying this year at the golf course, along with some of our humates, coming up with a better rotation of these products, and applying them on a regular basis is going to be really big, I think, for one, dealing with our salts, pushing our salts through the soil profile, and then also being able to get some good establishment with the turf itself. I'm really excited. So as staff and people involved with some of the things we're doing, improving some processes, and I think this is going to be huge for us. Just the ability to take some of these troubled areas, apply a chemical or inject a chemical through our irrigation system, and hopefully increase our penetration rates of water to where, of course, is usually wet in the morning, especially ours, won't be so wet, because that water is moving through the profile a little bit better. We're getting a little bit better soil profile as in terms of breaking up some chemical reactions or breaking up elements that are bound to the soil, like such as sodium, and being able to tie that to the humates or make a stronger bond with the humate. And I'll go into more depth and detail in the next video. But basically just binding that salt and that sodium so it can't hinder the plant. And then this acid, or it's not truly an acid, but this chemical also will allow for the availability for nutrient uptake of other nutrients. And so that's basically a little bit of the science and a snippet with a couple pictures of what we're doing at the golf course. And when we get those results, hopefully I can have that by next video or the following video and share those with you. We'll go in a little bit more detail about the humates and kind of what the plan is with that and this chemical and some of the mixes that we're already doing. But I hope this was enough of an insight to kind of show you what goes on at the golf course. So thank you, everyone, for staying tuned and keeping up with us. Hopefully we'll have another video out by the end of the week. Not sure. There's a lot going on. And that's pretty much it. We hope everyone has a good start to their week and enjoys the spring weather that we're getting, and hopefully the winds will stay down. So with that being said, everyone take care and